I mean, how people in North Dakota sees our stuff is because that's how the internet works, Jim.
You got to come drink in my bourbon bar before you can worry about pissing on my desk. So
You know what? My back and shoulders are tired and sore from carrying this episode. You're a fucking grown man.
Well, you'd think that.
Like
No.
Oh, Keith, you
Yes, he
mother.
did. Yes, he did.
Hold
You
on.
son of a
Yes, he
bitch.
did.
I thought we were done with the lesbian discussion.
Keith likes some women like he likes his football jerseys. 4X.
If I had a band name, it might be called Significance Firm.
Like, big girl porn is all interracial. And now, don't get me wrong, that's a good stereotype. Keith, you are an enigma inside of riddle, inside an STD, right?
Welcome to the Story Sports and Sarcasm podcast. I'm Keith. I got my friends Jim and Bert. What is going on, guys?
Hey, we are the classiest podcast east of Circleville. That's how you know.
Yeah. Were you just drinking from a straw, Keith?
Yeah.
I know. Gosh.
Still doing that.
Yeah. It's
Stop.
It's my water cup. How am I
Stop
supposed
it.
to drink it?
Like an adult and tip it up. If you're supposed to drink it with a straw, it will come with one.
Well, this cup came with one.
No, it did not.
Yes,
Yeah,
it did.
it's a metal one. It's not
Oh
one
It's
of
a
those.
metal straw.
Oh, this is that tip we went.
Yeah, it's
through
the one
this.
that you think looks like a penis. But that's because you see penises everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
well.
not one of those sea turtle killing straws. It's a metal one.
Right. Put a damn put a plastic straw in there at least.
Fuck them sea turtles.
Sea turtles. Come on.
Did you not watch Nemo? It's like his best friend.
Yeah. If me using a straw is going to kill the sea turtle population, then I think the world's got bigger issues.
You think that's you're not the reason that the world's going to end?
No,
I think-
well,
okay.
maybe, but not because I use a plastic straw.
I think Greta Thunberg is going to show up to your house and kick your ass. Is really what's going to happen.
I would, yeah. Can I add her to my list? I brought that up.
Oh,
Are you talking about that cute little autistic? Wait, what is
Grayson's
that?
up looking at the camera.
Has he got a bottle of wine in there? What is that?
What
No,
is
that's
that?
that's his
That's Lubriderm. Okay.
that's his Eucerin lotion.
Do you need to go check on him?
No, Heather's got him. But he's checking out the camera. Hey, Grayson, buddy, go back to bed.
Parenting in 2023.
Yeah, that'll work.
Like I glanced down and he's checking the camera out. He was ready for his close up.
Yeah.
So how was your week, guys?
Good.
Good. Enable sharing, by the way.
Got it.
So the week went by fast. I took today off so that I could focus on this wedding I've got tomorrow. A buddy of mine I've known since high school. He's his oldest daughter's getting married. So fun. We'll get through that tomorrow.
Great weather for it.
Mm.
Hopefully it's indoors.
It's indoors, and in fact, it's one of those locations where it's got an indoor-outdoor venue. They've got plastic that they unzip, and then it's outdoor, and you can zip it back up, and it's indoor. So
Okay.
works out really well.
That's good.
Yeah, it's like $10,000 just to walk in the door, right? That's what a modern wedding. That's the floor of a modern wedding if you want somebody to do it for you.
$10,000. That's a lot. I don't know if I want to marry anybody that much.
Does that include food?
Yeah, food, and then
Reach
they have
around?
No. You got to do that yourself.
Okay. I thought maybe you took today off to focus on this show we're
No,
doing tonight.
no. We have a show.
Yeah, we do, according to some people in North Dakota that hate us.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
And
know Go ahead. I'm
yeah.
going to see if I can get them online.
Are you gonna send him an invite?
I'm going to send them an invite. I think I'm going to start out, hey, fucker, and see where this goes.
Maybe take the
Solid
GoFundMe.
start.
Maybe go take the GoFundMe down first before you start trying to.
Well, the GoFundMe basically says if you don't want to donate, just go to our Spotify, please. Something like that.
So,
all right.
what are you guys drinking tonight?
I'm drinking Miller Lite. I went to dinner with some friends and had,
You have other friends?
yeah, believe it or not. So we went to the Howard Hilton, which I don't know. Have you ever been there, Keith?
I don't think so. That's the place that Johnny plays, isn't it?
No, that's the pub. No, Howard Hilton is down in near the high school.
Oh. See, I thought that was the place with the low ceilings that Johnny
It is.
So
Well,
Johnny's played there before,
He
hasn't
played
he?
there one time. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wasn't really his crowd.
Were you with the deputy sheriff?
I was. Yeah. Yep.
So
So this is one of the guys that keep talking. This is one of the guys that hate us, and this was the one I was thinking about inviting. He looks like one of those British elites that raped a child sometime in his life.
Dick Manuel.
Yeah, Dick Manuel. Manuel Dick. Shift. He limits himself to 50 friends. Don't accept new friends with over 500 friends or dead animal pics.
I think probably everyone else is who limits him to 50 friends.
Yeah.
Maybe we should make this into a short and post it to our Facebook page, or like post it to that thread in response to him.
Or we just let it go and move on.
Maybe. I mean, we would call that plan B.
Yeah. He was the one that called us a scam. I blocked somebody just because it was obnoxious. Oh, Earl Garber. He told us you're Spotify. You are a total joke. All right. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I responded to him and asked him who hurt him.
Well, let me.
Earl, who hurt you?
This guy looks like a fucking serial killer. Look at those glasses. Those scream, I have locked somebody in my basement, made them put lotion on their skin. He doesn't even have like the background picture. It's just he likes Daughter Week. Let's see what else we got here.
Somebody said on that thing was like, you wish. Like he doesn't have a daughter.
Wait.
What?
Look at his more comments.
All right. So
Keith, you've already gone into this.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
she
wish.
says you wish.
Oh,
Preach,
my.
sister.
Oh, golly. Do that as yourself, not as the triple S pod.
What? I didn't hear you.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Start some shit. That's how we do it.
Yep.
Earl
Okay.
Gerber.
You know what they say? No, any press is good press, right? Or is there
Right.
no? What is it? No bad press.
there's
No
no
such
such
thing.
thing as bad publicity.
Publicity. Okay.
So tonight, what are you drinking, Bert? Are you on a Topo
Oh.
Chico again?
No, Lion and Kugel, just some summer
Some
shandy.
summer
It's
shandy.
back out. I'm happy.
Well, I'm prepared for any situation. So I've got Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
Okay.
I got Corona.
Mhm.
Unleash the Beast,
Oh,
and 3 quarts of moonshine.
Hmm.
So I'm ready.
so what the piss bong? What are you doing in the piss bong tonight? Moonshine.
Is this a new thing? Is this an every week thing now?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, we got to do it traditions, right?
Release the beast.
Release the beast.
Release the Kraken.
Bert's over here still talking shit.
No, I'm actually trying to figure out how to take down the GoFundMe.
I'll leave it.
I got it up there, and I don't know how to get rid of it.
Yeah, no, take it down. Don't leave it up. Don't listen to Keith. Do not take
my-
life advice from Keith.
This is my podcast. Leave it up.
I'm gonna
Cheers.
change. I'll change the
Go.
goal though. We're gonna make
Go
the
for
goal
it, Keith.
$8.
Cheers. Go. Hit it. Yeah. There you go. Oh my. Wow. Is that a full can?
Almost.
God.
There's a little bit. There's a little bit left.
I changed the goal to $3.
There you go. All right.
So I'm on I was on Friday until just now.
Dry Friday.
Yeah.
Dry
Oh.
Friday morning.
Yeah, I was 24 hours sober.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
probably
because-
shaking.
Is that the Nashville, like sobering up from your Nashville trip?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
so
was
yeah, it was good. It was really good. We went down, we got down there Thursday night, made pretty good time going down. We went over and helped my cousin. She's got a couple rental properties. Went over. So on my vacation, she asked me to do some work on her rental properties. So
You don't work when you're not on vacation. So.
yes.
You got life backwards, Keith.
So yeah, I
What?
went over there and helped her out. She needed she had her tenants were supposed to move out at the end of March, and then her new tenant was supposed to move in Sunday, and her old tenant moved out Saturday afternoon.
Oh,
So it was a shit show, and she needed to have she needed to get a room painted, and she wasn't going to be able to paint the whole thing by herself in the time that she had. So we went over and helped her out for a while. Then we went downtown, had dinner at Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville, which
Yeah.
was good, and had a couple drinks at a couple places, saw some bands. It was a unmitigated disaster down there because so we went down, that was Friday. So Friday night was the last Predators home game. People in town just to be in town at Broadway hanging out. And then Luke Combs was playing at Nissan Stadium. So there was 60,000 people there for that.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
then we ended up going to an escape room that night with my cousin and her kids and her son's girlfriend, and had a really good time doing that. You get in there and they lock you all in handcuffs. So you're all handcuffed together when you go
What?
into the room.
I've never been in an escape room. Are you sure you were?
That's
an
yeah.
escape?
I don't think I was an escape.
No, I don't think you were at the right place.
So yeah, it was like we were breaking out of prison. And so one of the guards was helping us, and they got us transferred to a different holding cell.
Anybody drop the soap? What is
No,
this?
no. My niece, she's so sweet. She's gonna be a little social worker. She's in college getting her master's right now.
So she's gonna be poor. All right.
Right, right. She's getting a master's degree to make $18 an hour. So she asked the guy asked if there were any questions, and she asked if we had exhausted all of our appeals because she
What kind of
Like,
escape
yeah,
room
like
did you go to?
she didn't want to break out. She's a goody two shoes. She didn't want to break out. She wanted to be sure that we had done everything that we could
Yeah.
to try and get out on the up and up.
Yeah.
So we got out with like 2.5 minutes left.
This
And then-
this sounds more and more like a BDSM dungeon than it is an escape room.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
I've been to several escape rooms. Excuse me. I never was handcuffed at any point
Well,
during the escape room.
well, I mean, yeah, okay.
Did you have
I count it. I believe in you.
Did you have to get any nicknames or anything like that?
No.
Got some prison ink now.
Yeah,
Like, was anybody
like the-
little D and
The five
Big-
of them were trying to break out, and I was trying to put a teardrop tattoo on.
did you have to call anybody mistress or princess or anything like that?
So we went back down Saturday because we decided we were going to go to Nate Bargatze show. So we went back down Saturday, and it was the biggest crowd ever at Bridgestone Arena.
For
19
comedians.
Yeah, for comedians. It's bigger than any concert or event that had ever been there.
What?
19,365 people in Bridgestone Arena. No, they've never had that many people in there.
They have an NHL team.
Right, but
pretty
it's
good.
Right. So the NHL stadium was completely filled, and then the entire floor was filled. And they
Oh
had
yeah, that's
they
true
had a
before,
they had
yeah.
a so every time they've had a concert, you've got a big stage. They had like a 10 by 10 stage.
I guess that makes sense. Okay, yeah.
So and he did awesome.
Mm.
So it was a shit show again.
But
Like
there's
we went to
350,000 people
at
on
least
in
at
a
least.
like 6 square block.
Right. So yeah, my cousin lives 7 miles from downtown, from
Yeah.
the parking lot that we were parking in. 7 miles, and it took us an hour and 40 minutes to get from her house to the parking spot. We could have walked
Yikes.
it faster.
Yeah. Yeah, you could. Well, maybe. I don't know.
And so after the show was over, we went to a place for dinner, and it was a 3.5 hour wait for dinner. So
On
we ended up,
Broadway?
yeah,
On
we went to
Broadway?
Miranda Lambert's,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and it was 3.5 hour wait. So we decided to have dinner somewhere else. And like
Where'd you have dinner at?
we had dinner at Rippy's barbecue place. Really, really good. Really, really good barbecue place. And then we went to the show and we got out of town because I've never seen that many people in that small of an area. It looked like all the buildings were on fire and they were evacuated out into the streets.
Yeah.
And the Luke Combs concert hadn't let out yet.
Oh,
So we got the fuck out of town.
yeah. Yeah, that's too many people.
Way too many people. We got to go down there, and we got to go down in the middle of the week.
The weekend's fine. Just you got to make sure there's nothing else going on. You can't have a 60,000 seat football stadium filled for a
You've
concert.
been there. You've been there one time, and it was on Thanksgiving, and you left on Saturday.
Yeah, but I get it's not like it's like that every weekend. There was a concert going on and a comedy show. There's no way it's like that every weekend.
Yeah, it was a hot mess. But we had fun down there. We came on the way back. Hell, I don't think we did anything on the way back. We were gonna go to Elijah Craig on the way back and decided not to, because like those tours, usually those tours are like $10 or free or whatever.
Yeah.
$40 for the Elijah Craig tour.
Oh geez.
And
You
then
get
at the end
samples?
of it, yeah, you get some samples. And then at the end of it, they expect you to buy a $80 bottle of bourbon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would have passed on that one.
So we spent $1,000 down there in 4 or 5 days.
Well, it's Nashville. I mean, it's expensive to go to Nashville. There's places like that.
Yeah, but we had a good time.
Good.
So what did you guys do last week when I was out running up and down Broadway?
With your old stud Leroy. Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Nothing exciting, I can tell you that. I didn't go to a Nate Bargatze show.
Yeah, he was really good. He had, I mean, he just put a special out.
Yeah,
like a month ago.
Yeah, on Prime, I watched it.
Yeah, this was all new material.
That's great.
There was nothing on it that was carryover material.
Nice.
And then like his I figured his starting acts were going to do like 20 minutes a piece. They were on and off the stage in about 5 minutes a pop.
Really?
Yeah.
So how long did he go for?
An hour and 10.
That's pretty impressive.
So yeah, I like Dusty Slay, who was there. Aaron Weber was there, and I've never heard him before, and he did great. Like I'm looking forward to him coming to Columbus or somewhere around here to go see him, and him do an entire show.
So no incidents down there? Nothing.
No, I know you were
Crazy.
hoping for some better stories than
Yeah,
that.
I'm like, this was like, let's get into Nashville. And he's like, yeah, we went to a comedy show and a rib place, and
How many homeless people hit you
that
up
was
for
about
money?
it.
There were not a huge
No.
number of homeless people. There were people sitting on the corners holding their signs up, and there wasn't a lot of them.
Have they started migrating north for the summer?
I don't know. But there was one guy that his sign was like, "Not gonna lie, I'm buying weed."
Gotta like that. Gotta respect that.
But yeah, it's like you go to places here and these cover bands come out and they're not great. You walk down the street there and I don't know how the hell they do it, but every bar has at least one band. Some of them have more. And when you walk past them, you can hear their music. And when you get clear of them and get to the next one, like the music doesn't blend over and overlap. I don't know what they do to buffet the sound so it goes straight out in the street and it's not like you're overwhelming your senses with 6 different songs.
It doesn't sound like an ethnic apartment complex with all the different.
Right.
Doesn't sound like walking through the hallways of a apartment complex in Brooklyn.
Right. So yeah, I don't know how they do it, but it's like it's all the music and everybody is so good. Like they are all so good.
They're all trying to get signed.
Yeah, and it's like we didn't hear one band that was like, God, I wish they would hurry up and finish. It was like everybody was so freaking good.
Yeah.
And they don't get paid. I think we've said this before. They work completely on tips. They have this big 5-gallon bucket that they'll carry around.
Yeah, they also take Venmo and PayPal.
And if you want them to play a song, you give them $20, they'll play whatever song you want.
I'd be like $100. I want Dick in a Box on repeat.
Oh. Yeah, we went into Kid Rock's. We were up on the upper level.
Yeah.
And the lead singer of that whatever band that was, I did gave her $20, but it wasn't to hear her sing.
Only 20?
Yeah,
Well,
you definitely get Clorox your junk after a $20 deal like that, right?
Well, I told you about the one that I had over when I was working over in a not great part of town here. And one of the locals walked up and she was like, "Hey, do you need any help doing anything?" And I'm like, it was my first day there. I said, "I'm still kind of assessing what I'm doing. I'm not sure if I'm going to need help doing anything." And she then said, "I will suck your dick for $7."
Oh.
And I said, "I will give you 10 not to ask me again."
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hey, you're paying that. Ugh,
Jeez.
gross.
Wow.
No,
And how she came up with $7 as her asking price, I'm not
Well, because
sure.
she got turned down for 10, asking 10 multiple times.
But how much is a pack of cigarettes? Is that $7?
There you go.
Yeah.
Copay for Adderall.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You get the GoFundMe worked out, Bert?
It's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, I
Did
dropped
you
it
get
on
the invitations out to our fans?
Or fan?
Yeah.
We
Jim's
had some
mom.
traction for a little while, and we just kind of lost some steam.
Then we put up a GoFundMe, and that was the end of it.
So I had to look up Kid Rock's bar, right? I know you're in Nashville. And I'm like, oh, okay, let's check out the menu. What's on it? Because it says, oh.
Who the
What?
hell is Holly?
So Holly's a friend of mine. I just said, I put in a
Oh.
group chat to join our podcast to see if anybody does. So Holly and Gary, Holly's married to Gary. I actually married them and DJ'd their wedding.
I like that it actually says her name and doesn't say, "This is Shane.
Can I borrow $35?
$35."
You might
How
have to
great
kick
was
somebody out. I might have just put it on the Facebook page and said, come on in.
Oh, God.
But so I'm looking at Kid Rock's bar and steakhouse, right? I'm like, okay, what do they have on the menu? And then what's on the menu under beers? Bud Light. I thought he was anti Bud Light. What is this? What is this crap? Kid
What are you
Rock
talking
has
about?
Kid
Oh,
Rock. Yeah. He sells Bud Light at his
I
bar.
think
I don't
they
know.
got a tomahawk steak on their menu for like $80.
I don't know. I didn't eat. We didn't eat when we were there. We just had a couple drinks. I didn't even ask for a menu.
Yeah, we went in and out of different places. Her and I would go in and order. I'd get a draft beer, she'd get a cider, and it would be $20.
Yeah, they're proud of their drinks down there.
I think
That's-
they're $9.25 a piece.
You could get a 30 rack for what it costs you to get 3 beers down there. Well,
Is she
36.
is she not doing it? Is she just hanging out?
I don't know.
it still
she's
says
connected.
connecting. It doesn't even say it's connected.
This is Lancaster. The infrastructure's not as good.
Oh,
But
man.
oh, gone.
She
I
bailed.
So-
put her in the waiting room. I don't know what that means though. I don't know how to
What?
get her out of the waiting room.
Keith, we were
So-
having a guest come on. You just booted him.
Why? No, I put him in the waiting room.
So they have a
I don't know what
36
that
ounce-
means though.
Exactly. Why did you do it then?
Uh,
Message her and tell her if she wants back in, she needs to log out and log back in.
figure
I
out
was
how to
a
get out of the waiting room.
Because Keith's a dumbass.
Oh
and-
wait, hold on. I may have it. She's in the waiting room. Let's see.
Yeah. You've said that a few
I'm
times.
gonna admit her.
Oh, wait a minute. I got it. She's in the waiting room now.
There. See, I let her back in.
Hey,
Good job, Keith.
hey, we got Holly in here. Holly, can you hear us?
No comment.
Best guest ever.
I asked her to start her video.
Or audio.
I think she's out and I think she went out to one of the local bars. So that may be the problem.
Oh,
Because
speaking
it
of
was
that,
invited.
this we talked about this. Eventually, we need to set up a live recording at a bar, like a
Yeah.
dive bar place.
Wow, that'd be a great idea if Bert had come up with it 3 months ago.
I said I know we've talked about this. Did you not hear me? Well, we got pretty far into the episode before you pissed me off this time, Keith. It's usually right off the rip.
Got pretty far before you pissed me off.
So random shit you can buy on Facebook Marketplace. Sorry, I'm in ADD mode today. Coffin ends. You can buy the ends of coffins for $200.
What,
I don't know why that.
what happened to the rest of it?
Those are displays for inside of funeral homes.
I'm sure
Okay.
it'd be fun to have in the house and fill it with beer. I guess I don't know if you're morbid or something.
So
Yeah.
I don't think Audrey listens to this. And if she does, it's gonna fuck this up. But I'm gonna start going to thrift stores and buying those creepy looking ceramic dolls and just standing them out in the hallway. So when she wakes up to go to school,
It's just there.
they're just there. It's like Elf on a Shelf, but it's doll in the hall.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rebecca's got one of those too. Like she's got one of those creepy looking plastic dolls, and like our niece Gemma comes over and plays with it. It's almost as tall as Gemma. I think it's just creepy.
Oh, I don't think we've showed Jim the basketball jerseys yet, have we?
Yeah, you did. You sent me a picture of them.
Oh,
Oregon State. Yeah.
yeah.
This is the basketball jersey of the league that you were going to play in months ago and still haven't.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby. Oh, you're painting.
Yeah, I said I'm painting.
Beavers.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I
Oh
picked that
my
jersey.
gosh.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
Oh yeah, I need that. I need that to put outside of Audrey's room.
I think it just blinked. Oh my, what is the hairdo on the thing?
Yeah, what is up with that?
It's Goth Girl. She's gonna get a tattoo later on, and then one back here on the tramp stamp.
Oh gosh, looks like a hairdo from somebody in the WNBA.
There ain't no white girls in the WNBA.
Good gosh.
Oh my goodness. Those dolls are creepy. Man.
Yeah.
Is that like an heirloom that she just can't bring herself to get rid of, or is she like that doll?
It was from her childhood. I think is. Hold on one second. I gotta
She's
find
had
out.
a fucked up childhood then.
Yeah. I think he's finding out the story here. What do you got
She,
for?
she said it was before her before she was born. There's a date on the back of this. This is
Yeah, it was like from the 1500s. That thing.
No,
Is...
it's 1974, shithead.
Oh.
So 1974, Lovey doll, Lovee doll. Ew.
Yeah. So she doesn't know the origin. So it just appeared in her house one day.
Yeah, well, she was born in 78, so it would have been 4 by the time she got it. Can't imagine anybody buying this in the store, so.
That's why those dolls like that people have, they have no idea when they got it. It's just always
It just
been in
appeared in their house.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it probably came with the house that they moved into.
Yeah.
Like, we're not taking that evil thing with us.
Yeah.
Grayson usually wants to go to bed at like 7:45. He's trying to drag me upstairs to go to bed. The nights that I need him to get his ass in bed, Heather's still up there fucking with him.
Need to go check in on this, or
no? I was checking in on it on the camera. She's got it. She's done this before. Like her whole job is
Her whole job.
Easy
take
now.
care of children.
Yeah, you're gonna get shot.
No, her whole job's taking care of children. That's what she does. She's got it.
Well, right, but not during her off hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's got a grip on it. She's fine.
Okay. So what's this pissing the bed situation you got on the thing?
Okay, so when we were in Nashville, stayed at my cousin's house. If we'd have stayed at a hotel, it wouldn't have bothered me. Wouldn't have worried me.
Lee Greenwood's old house.
Lee Greenwood's old house. Lee Greenwood built that house.
Did you feel prouder to be an American as you stayed at that house?
Yeah, because at least I knew I was free.
Right.
As long as you don't
Yeah.
forget the men who died.
Yeah,
Yeah. They gave that right to you.
I'm gonna
Probably-
proudly stand up. Actually, I'm not. I'm not gonna stand up.
Yeah.
So it was she's got like 6 bedrooms in this house, and her guest room that's in the basement, not one of Lee Greenwood's beds. She bought the bed. You ever had a dream that you were
What is
pissing?
happening?
Who?
Someone enabled closed captioning.
That would be you.
I didn't touch anything.
Participant has enabled closed caption. So there's another person trying to join.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
So
I
have you
I
ever
told
had
Holly to talk.
you
She
ever
won't.
had
This is
Go-
chaos in
Go
here
ahead.
tonight.
Yeah. You ever had one of those dreams that you were pissing yourself, or that you had to go to the bathroom and then you woke up and you weren't? Come on, and like, so when you were a kid, you had this dream and you peed yourself. Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
but then as an adult, you have the dream, and when you wake up, you got to pee really bad, so you get up and go to the bathroom.
Sure.
So I had this dream that I had peed, right? And I woke up and I didn't have to pee. And I was like, oh shit. So I start like,
I just messed up my clean underwear from my shower that I'm going to wear tomorrow.
So I
all
was
day.
more concerned.
Oh,
Hi, Haley.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
We're
are
just,
you?
we're just telling stories about almost pissing in our family's beds.
Oh,
So
Are you at work?
I start patting around.
of
in
course
the
I
dark.
am.
Are you going to introduce?
Okay, so this
Haley,
is this is one of my wife's coworkers. Her name's Haley. I've known you a couple years now. Actually, that picture of her is actually larger than she is in real life. She's really
I'm looking
tiny.
at a video of her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what picture you're talking about.
I don't know
So-
what picture you're talking about. I'm actually looking at a video.
Okay, the video is bigger than life size, right?
Oh,
But,
Holly said to ask you if you were good at pissing the bed, Haley.
So
Well,
question.
I can't say I've ever done that.
Uh,
Ah,
this has gone off the rails quick. So
well, you're only the second. Well, actually, now the third female to join the show.
Yep.
Last week we had our first. Well, Heather kind of pops in and out, and Rebecca pops in and out every once in a
Heyo.
while. Oh yeah. Hey,
Why can't I see Holly?
because
she doesn't have her video on? Is she
she doesn't
working?
have her.
No.
I asked her to start her video again.
Holly Renee.
Oh, is Holly who enabled the closed captioning so she can read what we're saying?
Because she's sitting in a loud ass bar.
So I just literally threw this out there for people to just join us this week because we really were kind of lacking on content.
Would you
Although
like some moonshine, Haley?
I'm at work.
Bananas Foster moonshine.
No.
if she wasn't at work though, she'd take you up on
Yeah.
that. I'm pretty sure.
I've also got. Do you ever come down to the camper? I've also got oatmeal cookie.
Actually, Miss Haley bought her first camper this week.
I did.
Yeah.
That I don't know. Maybe it's because you're old and you didn't hear my question. My question was: does she ever come down to our camper?
One is standing at the door.
All right.
Our camper.
Our camper, like
Yeah, it's like our house, Jim. It's our camper.
Okay, got it.
yeah, because the registration and the insurance goes to Keith now.
Well,
Yeah.
I know where it is. I know.
The answer is no. I'll answer it. No.
Yeah.
Well, you could.
Well, I
We're
could.
gonna record a podcast down there. I'm not sure that this is a real good career move for you, Haley.
What? What part?
Being on our
Here.
podcast.
Well, I'm at work, so you know.
Yeah, I
Have to
said
keep
what I
it.
said.
Good to see the patients are being well taken care of, Haley.
You just
There's
turned
none.
down her radio. She was
There's
getting
call lights everywhere.
Code blue, code blue. We'll get there. We'll
Yeah.
get there.
Mute.
Yeah, if call lights had mute buttons, that'd make them a lot better.
Yeah.
I mean, they do.
There you go.
Oh, they do. Okay. All
I
right.
didn't know you had to work today. I thought you were out with Holly and Gary, and I think they went out.
No, she
Yeah,
asked me to take the day off, but
Oh,
I
okay.
need money. I need money now, so
All right. Well, yeah, about a camper, they're money pits. Okay. Well, she's on here listening. I don't know where she's at right now though.
So what is popping off in the hospital tonight? Must be slow
not a
night.
thing.
Oh, nothing.
Yep, not
Oh.
a thing.
You didn't just say that. Oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
only
about to
saying that
be.
because I have 2 hours left.
Yeah, there's going to be some rough 2 hours. You're going to have a whole flood of junkies come in. I mean, Narcanning half the city.
Cheers.
What is that? Water?
Like Keith just over here roofing himself while we're talking.
That's
Good.
how Heather likes him.
Oatmeal cookie moonshine. Holly is computer
Oh
literate and can't figure out how to get the video on. However, she has figured out how to text us to tell us that.
First of all, she's on her iPhone. Let's not try to church this up. This is
Holly doesn't have an iPhone.
What's that?
Holly's on
doesn't?
an Android.
Everyone here is laughing at me. Yes.
That is correct. That is accurate.
Jim, can you provide some technical advice for Holly?
Yeah. So what you want to do is down in the upper. or
Stop.
Excuse me. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, Jim
group.
Jim and I used to work together and we worked in the technical field. And
Holly,
Hard-
it
it
should
was-
just say video on.
yeah, there's a thing that says it looks like a camera. Touch it with your finger. You can pick any finger. It's not even any specific finger. Just touch it. So yeah, we did printers, like printer hardware. Listen, I can restart your heart, bitches, but technology, nope. I don't know that I trust a nurse that can't figure out how to push a camera button on a phone.
Hey, listen, I can't figure out the wristbands. Okay, I can do everything else but put your wristband on.
Oh, the little plastic wristband that
Yeah.
Oh, you all right?
Bert, it's not easy.
You ever go to a water park, you have to put your own on. I don't understand that.
I don't put my own on.
Wait, Haley, are you redhead? Do we have two gingers on here at the same time?
We do.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it's like Beetlejuice. If one more comes on, the whole thing goes sideways.
Yep.
I'm not worried because
Haley, you missed me piss bonging a monster.
Oh,
Do another one.
I don't think I have another one.
You got moonshine and
just
Yeah,
pour something down the piss bomb.
you got a
How's it
beer
hurt?
sitting there.
Oh, it's got to be Monster. I wouldn't want to soil my piss bong with something that's not Monster. Good gosh.
So what does this look like? Hold it up so Haley can see it, Keith. What does this look like to you?
It is what you think it is.
It is what you think it is. Don't think too hard about it. Haley.
oh, I know exactly what that is.
What is it?
I've used one.
Oh, you've
Have you
Well, she-
used,
bingo.
Haley's from Logan, so they hand them out
Watch
first
it.
grade. What?
they hand them out like Suboxone?
Yeah,
yeah.
when you get so far out on the county line, you just get a free one.
I bought this specifically for this purpose, and I use it as a beer bong on every episode now.
And Heather uses it when you travel
Mind your business.
for its original purpose.
Adds a little flavor.
They just give it a little douching and then he drinks out of it.
Right.
Salty.
Where's
God, that was
Bert?
salty.
By the way, speaking of Suboxone, this is literally a sign in Lancaster, Ohio, right here. That's the Chipotle closest to my house. That's literally the sign that's closest.
That's a
to me.
614 number.
It's the modern age of technology. You can dial across area codes, Keith. It's fine.
God, you're a dick. When did that happen? I don't remember you being this big of a dick.
You know what? If all your friends are dicks, Keith, what's that make you?
Right.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I used to say that I needed better friends in our. Oh, there she is.
Oh,
Hey,
there we go.
She's at O'Hoods. That's O'Hoods, the Irish place in Lancaster. I'm so fat, I know every restaurant by the decor.
Where's she at?
O'Hoods.
Oh,
O'Hoods.
we just said that. We can't hear a word you're saying, Holly.
Now,
Now you have to push the audio button.
what is
Hey,
going on?
How
Hey,
is that
person
freaking
over there.
ugly?
Yes, can you
That-
push
that's
the button
Nikki.
that makes it so you can hear what you're saying?
Oh my gosh, this is
Turn your
Who
microphone.
is she out
on.
with? Okay.
that's her sister Nikki.
There
Oh,
you go.
Haley, you should probably go back to work.
Thank you, Nikki.
Who am I judging here?
Good
There
God.
you go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
I
Holly.
don't trust you to use one of those things. Hey,
Hi.
we're having a good time. Yeah, how are you? You guys are all on the podcast. I'm gonna need you to sign the waiver.
Yeah. We need a butthole imprint too.
Yeah,
No, we don't. That's just for Bert.
yeah.
I'll do it. There's no shame in my game.
I'm gonna
I
post
like
it to my
you.
OnlyFans.
And Bert already knows. I don't care. I'll do anything at least once.
Well, I didn't know that, but all right.
She's pretending to work over there.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
been on here for 35 minutes and we haven't seen one patient yet.
Well,
Because there's nobody coming.
See,
Don't say that out loud.
Should have taken off and come here.
Hey,
I
I
need
can
money.
say it out loud because I'm not the one that's there.
Nobody's around me.
Well, no, because you've gone into an unused floor of the
Why don't
building.
you
That's
get that
why.
to take with you why don't you get it and take it to the thing?
All right.
we tried this. It
Yeah.
somewhat worked. All right.
We'll see you guys
Well,
later.
That concludes
Bye.
the podcast for tonight. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
That was fine.
Oh no.
There.
There we go.
I got
All
it.
right.
I had
We're
to
gonna-
do that.
we're gonna add that to the list of things I'm not gonna do twice.
Yes.
Haley seemed fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. This concludes the interactive portion of the evening.
That's the most people we've had at one time. All right. Let's
Yeah.
see. We're edit, post, delete.
Yeah. Don't do that again, Bert.
No, I thought it might work.
Yeah.
And
You thought wrong. Actually, no, that Haley person was pretty good.
Yeah, she was right in there. You gonna finish your piss in the bed story, Keith?
Piss in the bed story.
We
So
can just edit that part out and then just go right back
so
into
back in the day when Hannah was around.
I when I saw that you had that name on there, I thought there's no way he's talking about an
Yeah.
ex-girlfriend on this show.
So
but he's
yeah,
doing
she
it.
would get so drunk that she would piss the bed. Like I had to buy plastic sheets for my bed for a grown up, like for an adult. And
she was barely an adult.
Yeah, that's true. So there was this, I'm gonna click this because it's driving me crazy. There was this one time that she thankfully didn't piss the bed. She got out of bed, stood next to the bed, and started to piss on the floor.
Oh,
Yeah. So
awake
like
or sleeping?
drunk, so I don't know. So I just like reached over and like plugged her. And then I'm like,
What?
yeah, and then I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
Then you grabbed a stick of gum, chewed it up real fast, and stuck it on there.
So yeah, I'm
Flex
not
Seal.
Yeah,
Put
I'm
your-
like, I'm
your
not
finger
sure what
down,
my
Keith.
I'm not sure what my next move is.
God.
I'm surprised you're not married to her.
Yeah. Thank God.
So, so essentially, Keith, this is Keith over here. Let me share this.
I'm tired of you having sharing capabilities.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, because like I said, I did that and it was like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now.
What happened this week that reminded you to tell that story?
That was when
Yeah.
I woke up.
And a hobo was pissing on you.
No,
Yeah.
I woke up after a
Oh,
dream
yeah,
that
you
I
were
had
saying
pissed
that, yeah.
myself and
So-
didn't have to pee. And it was like, I started frantically patting around the bed. And Heather's like, what the hell are you doing? Like I was hitting the bed hard enough that I woke her up.
Looking for the splash.
Yeah, I was looking because if I had pissed the bed, I would have had to leave her house in the middle of the night and never talk to my cousin again.
Yeah,
What
you
would you-
can't
what-
piss. You can't piss the bed in Lee Rewan's house. That's un-American.
What would the protocol been since you only wear one pair of underwear for 24 hours?
Well, the problem was the worst thing about it is I didn't pack extra underwear like I normally would have. If I had packed like I normally did, I would have had plenty of extra.
Last week you said you packed all the underwear in the house.
Yes, and then for this trip, I packed the exact number of underwear that I needed.
Okay.
And not only did I have a dream that I pissed myself in the bed, she had an issue with her house that the valve on the back of a refrigerator, the water valve, just
Mhm.
like broke. In the
Oh yeah, you called me about that.
Did you just stick your finger in it?
No. So she turned the main water off to the house. I woke up and had to go to the bathroom, so I had to drive to Kroger. I almost shit myself in a Kroger.
You don't shit in public.
No, I
That's-
don't know. I will shit in public. I do not under any circumstances shit when there's somebody on the same floor of the house.
So what you do when you were staying in my apartment years ago? It was just one floor.
I drove to Kroger.
Oh my gosh. To
Maybe
take
I
a
didn't.
dump?
Maybe it was Walmart that I drove to. I think Walmart was closer.
And Walmart is closer.
I lived in this house, this very house. I lived in this house for 6 months before I shit in it. Yeah, I would get up
What
in the
the
morning.
hell?
I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, Heather, do you need something from the store? I got to run over there real quick.
Every day.
Every day.
You
Well,
gotta-
no, like I was working for somebody else then, so I had to get up at
What about
7
on
in
the
the morning.
weekends?
Huh?
What about on the weekends?
Found something to do in the mornings.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it was
All right. What do we got next?
you're up.
I'm up. Oh yeah. So we had some cars stolen, what was that, last month or month before?
Mhm.
Oh wait, we're allowed to talk about this now. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Yep. We had some cars stolen. So anyway, that was a thing. 3 vehicles.
In about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. So this week, we had at the shop, we have a scrap dumpster that the local scrap company gives you. When you fill it up, you call them, they come dump it, and they send you a check for your share of the scrap.
Right.
And this is not, this thing is like, it's huge.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's like 15 yards.
Yeah, it's massive. We had this thing a quarter full. I went out yesterday to dump some brake pads in there. I dump them and I hear them hit the ground, like the metal. I'm like, that's interesting. So I climb up, look in, empty. Somebody went and cleaned out our scrap bin. So I go back on the cameras, and it was 2 days ago. I watched this piece of shit truck roll up, back up at 1 o'clock in the morning. They were there for 40 minutes
Just emptying it.
emptying the scrap bin, took off. So I took still shots of the truck. I emailed them, called the scrap yard. I'm like, hey, if you guys recognize this truck, I said, they've probably already been there. This was a couple of days ago. We just discovered it. But if they come back, he's like, yep, I know who that truck is, exactly who that is. So I'm at dinner tonight with a friend of ours that's a deputy sheriff.
Sheriff, yeah.
I'm like, hey, did you hear? Or I never filed a police report. I'm like, it's not like they're gonna do a whole lot with that information. I was just telling him about the story. He's like, oh yeah, they got arrested. I'm like, are you
Good.
serious? He's like, yeah, they were hitting places around town, and someone must have caught a plate or something. He doesn't do that part of it. He just heard it, like, in the office and stuff. And he's like, yeah, they got served today. They're busted. So people are going to go to jail over stealing scrap metal. That's how desperate things have become.
Fucking people.
Ridiculous, man.
How much meth did that buy him?
I don't know how meth's pretty cheap. They probably got $500 or $600 worth of scrap metal just from us. So who knows what other shops they were hitting across town.
So living in a small drug addicted town like I am, it's actually kind of nice that I could throw like a full metal appliance in the backyard. It's gone in like 15 minutes. I don't even see it go. Like heavy items. You're like, there's no way that'll be gone. And you put it out there.
Like
and
you
come up to
walk up the driveway and you
Yeah.
turn around
Gone.
and it's gone.
Yeah. You don't hear it. You don't see it. It's just, they're like, it's gone. It's like Predator. You're like, what the hell?
So I do gutters a lot. And you tear the old gutters off the house
Mhm.
and you carry them out to the road, you cut them up. You're measuring the new gutters and people are there to carry them away. It's uncanny. Like they're like, they come up looking like this while you're cutting gutters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got any more
Oh.
of that gutter? There's a local guy that posts a lot of Lancaster shit. He goes by like Mayor David McCheese. Hold on, I'll show you. He's got that same. That's our downtown. Our
Yeah.
Our pawn shop. Which this is all kind of built up except for there's Lev's pawn shop where you can
Fairfield
sell.
National Bank.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Okay. I know that road.
We used
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
spend some time there.
Yep. Yeah. That's great. So
Go
we
back
did our
to that. Hold on, go back to that,
Hold
McCheese.
on.
Who's this?
Who's what?
What?
The mutual friend.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's okay. That's
What the heck? Oh, God.
So this is a
You are
young
an
lady.
interesting human being, Bert Wall.
What? This is a young lady that grew up with my niece. That's why she
Uh.
friended me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I bet that's why.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, pictures of a kid. That's I don't know. What are you implying?
That's what I'm implying.
The Peyton Manning forehead? She looks like she could throw 5 touchdowns and 3 interceptions in a game.
So while you got speaking of Facebook, you got that pulled up there. Our first Facebook boost went super well.
I thought
Yeah.
it did great. Bert shut it off. Bert, he had budgeted $19 and he made it about $6 in and he shut it down.
No, it was only like $1.80 because everything was just so nasty and negative.
Did you do it by zip code? Like you can post Facebook ads by an area, or did you just flash it out there? Because
I just threw it out there.
I still don't understand how people in North Dakota or wherever those people are from, or I mean, who
Not
hates
only
us out
did they
there?
see it, they were fucking mad about it.
Yeah, my gosh.
So, I mean, how people in North Dakota sees our stuff is because that's how the internet works, Jim.
I understand.
Everybody's got it. They've all got the same internet, Jim.
I don't think they have the same internet in North Dakota as that we have here, but
Here, I'll
Well,
send this to
agree
you,
to
Jim. It'll be
disagree.
fine.
What is
They
it?
don't
The
have this-
Are you sending him the internet?
They got here's how the internet works. So wait, what you're saying? Oh, ones and zeros everywhere. It's gonna get in your eye. No, they have the internet in
Your
North Dakota.
eye.
my point was,
You don't think it's like Buffalo carrying mail back and forth,
Yeah.
do you?
my point was, how does somebody in North Dakota, number one, find our show? Because we don't advertise. Only people that know about this are our friends and family, and they don't even listen. So how does this even get out there?
I don't know. That's why I tried to do an advertising campaign. It failed miserably, though.
Yeah, well, I think the problem was the GoFundMe page really rubbed people wrong.
It did. They didn't love it.
No, but it was just literally like, hey, give us $10,000 or just go to our Spotify.
Like-
It's really all it was.
Like Kenny
That's what-
Loggins.
They
They
didn't
didn't
get
like
the-
it.
They didn't get the sarcasm, Bert. I know you were laying it on pretty thick, but they did not
Yeah,
get the sarcasm.
like referring to people as idiots. So this is how
Wait, there were posts that you took down. I didn't see it till today. I don't know when.
Oh
you
yeah, I
did it.
took some of it down just because it was so venomous. It's like,
Really?
you guys are scammers, just trying to steal our money. Blah.
Oh.
It's like, read the. You guys are a joke, just like your GoFundMe.
Yeah. I was like, who hurt you, Earl? Who hurt you?
I've got a cousin Earl too. Actually, Earl the third or the fourth. I
There's
don't
an
know.
Earl, one of your Earls, and I used to get in arguments on Facebook all the time.
Yeah. So wait,
Y'all
this is
missed
how-
it. Cheers, moonshine.
Cheers. This is kind of how I envision Jim getting the internet, by the way. I'm just gonna there, hold on. Tell me if you can hear it.
No. Yeah.
What's it like living without the internet?
It's all right. I just get photos of your mom through the mail. My name is John Malkovich.
All right, I gotta go to the next one. There we go.
That's good. I like that.
That's real good. Yeah.
So you said she enjoyed the Dawn episode.
She did.
Or the episode she was on.
She listened to it and even thought it was good. So at least that's what she told me before
I was
she
gonna
blocked
say, how
me.
would you know if she listened?
She said she listened to it. So
Well, here's the test. Have you been asked, have you got a hard date on when you're going to be on hers?
no,
She hasn't posted in a little while though.
she did one.
She's taking a break
today,
from
I
social
think.
media after being on our podcast.
She posted a episode today, I think today or yesterday.
Yeah.
She has ended all political aspirations. She's fledgling like us, right? She's got 38 subscribers.
How many
So
subscribers do we have?
29.
we have more than that.
29. YouTube?
YouTube.
Spotify, we got 29.
YouTube, we have 109.
Wow.
109? Is that real?
Bert knows what we're doing.
Do you ever go to any of our socials?
Yes.
Any of them?
To listen to them. I don't
No,
pay
see,
attention to the.
Jim spends about 2 hours a week on this podcast, and it's the 2 hours that we record.
No, that's not true. I listen to the episodes. I don't look at the subscribe. I don't go on YouTube to watch it. I listen on Spotify.
Well, a lot of our good stuff is like,
Maybe
That's
that's,
probably why
why,
I don't-
you never see any of the shorts, is
Yeah.
because you don't ever go in and look at them.
That's a bird thing.
Got
Booty
caught.
No,
and
it's
Luke.
every episode. I listened to like 3, and every time you were talking about poop. What's
That's
up
where I
with
spend a
that?
third of my life.
Classic Bert.
Well, that's sad. You might want to see a doctor.
That was a good line. That was a. Yeah, we have like dozens of short videos. Do you not go to our TikTok? Or,
I
Oh,
don't.
hold on.
I don't have TikTok. I listen on
You
Spotify.
don't have to
'cause
have. It's a website. You don't have to have TikTok. You
Oh,
just
I didn't know.
go to our
that.
website.
Hey, Jim
Tick,
or
tick, tick, tick.
Bert, pull up that how the internet works again.
You know
I
what?
listen on Spotify when I'm driving to work or while I'm at work because I'm not watching the video. So I don't need to go to YouTube.
I'm calling Greta. I'm gonna have Greta come whoop your ass. Is what I'm gonna do. Like Greta, I need to get this guy.
I listen the day I posted. I always listen in case I need to make any changes to it. So Jim texts me and he's like, "Hey, did we ditch the intro?"
Oh, that's because
You 34 seconds into our episode is when the intro started this week.
so let me explain why. I was at work. I started listening to it. The phone started ringing. I paused it. And then I messaged you before I started listening to it
Oh,
again.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, but what? It's an intro. Why is there anything rolling before the intro anyway?
Well, because I thought some
Shake it
like
up.
a cold open. I decided to try that. See what we thought of it. Because like last week it was the one that Bert was like, "We're gonna have a good time tonight."
I don't remember that part.
I don't.
That
either.
was the cold open on last week's
Oh.
episode.
So Jim, where am I sending this to? I'm just gonna go ahead and send it right over. Buy it now.
Yeah. Send it in the mail.
Along with
Send it-
pictures.
Yeah,
along with
you
pictures
you
of
sure
your mom.
shit can't send it to his Kindle.
I listen. Why am I getting shit? Because I listen on Spotify and not YouTube.
It's
I
not
don't listen
that.
on YouTube either, so
Well, you miss the shorts because I don't post the shorts to
no,
Well,
I catch
didn't
the
realize it.
shorts every week. So
images.
I'm
Alright.
subscribed to our YouTube channel. Why do I not get notified when there's stuff?
I'm gonna send you one of these too, Jim. We're just gonna give you one of these as well. Just make sure that you can get online.
Can you get me one of those? What's the old people phone?
Jitterbug.
Jitterbug. Actually, I found a jitterbug the other day at the thrift store.
Yep, person died. So they took their
Oh.
stuff to the thrift store.
Hey, that Jitterbug was a Motorola Razor. Jeez.
The Jitterbug.
So real quick, Jim, this
Yeah.
is how the internet works. Right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I like how Keith brought up those pictures, but all those acronyms, you have no idea what they mean.
No, I don't know what any of that stuff means.
TCP/IP?
I would venture to bet that I am more technologically advanced than Keith.
Okay, so let me defend myself. Yes,
Well-
I believe you're more technologically advanced when it comes to like the terminology and stuff. When it
No.
comes to actually getting around, I think that I can navigate internet better than you can.
I think you cannot, and that is a challenge. Bert, need to come up with a challenge.
Bert should come up with a challenge.
Yeah,
and-
I was
and-
actually
and
thinking
that-
I'm going to come up with 10 questions.
Okay.
10
Well,
questions.
no. See, questions. I don't know. I'm self-taught on how to use
What does VPN stand for, Keith?
virtual private network.
All right, good job. Hey,
So I'm self-taught on
what is the
how
difference
to
between a dynamic address and a static IP address?
static
look at
IP. Static IP stays the same all the time. Dynamic changes
Yeah, you knew that
on
from
set interval. I learned that from working with you. Yeah.
from me. Yes, thank you. See,
But like if we had, so you're asking questions, and yeah, there's a lot of hardware questions, and TCP/IP, I don't know what that means. HTTP at the beginning of the internet web address, I used to always think meant how to talk privately.
that is definitely not
It's
talking
not it.
privately. It is the opposite of talking privately.
So that is what I always thought it meant. Like I was a grown man with a beard before I knew that's what it didn't mean, and I have no idea what it means. So I don't know what the terminology is. As far as getting around and navigating things and finding the information that we need, I think that I can do that better than you.
That's Google. Anybody can do that.
No. You to
Well,
be
I mean,
able
what do
to
you mean?
dive in and access information more than Googling, I think that I can get through stuff like that better than
What
you.
is more than Googling? Give me an example of what access that you feel that you have that
I don't
I don't
know.
have.
I
Keith
can
is the
find
master of the dark web. He can find you a baby for cash money.
thing is, if I was going to sell him a baby for cash money, it would be the one that already lives in his house. I'd be like, hey, here's one. He's like, that one's mine already. What are you talking about? Or I'd try and sell him mine. I was like, this one's 5.
Tell you what, I'll come up with 10 questions for the next episode.
All
Very
right.
simple. We're going to just do pretty much acronyms, right? We'll do acronyms if you
Awesome.
understand. And
So I got
I'll-
a week to study.
What are you going to study? You don't know have any idea what this is.
No,
gonna
I'll
cover.
just I'll buy that Internet for Dummies book and get it over here in 2 days. Well, here's the thing. Any little bit of studying that I do, because I'm semi-retired, will be more than you're able to do, because you've got this full-time fucking job that's just like bearing down on you all the time.
I don't need to study to beat you in an internet question challenge.
Okay. All right. Challenge accepted.
I think later on, both of you are going to join Anonymous. That's what you're going to do, right? Become
Yeah.
elite hackers.
So speaking of elite hackers, Heather works at a school, right? Heyo.
Ew. Oh,
This,
out of-
by the way, this has been the least amount of times you've said her name.
Yeah, that's because it's because things happen. So
Oh no.
so
You want to get into it?
no. She works in a school and they've got these Chromebooks, and she can monitor their Chromebooks.
ooh.
So for a while, these students were like emailing each other, and they're not supposed to do that, because they were like just emailing each other, like using it like a chat room and emailing back and forth. So they shut that down to make it so they could only like email their teachers and stuff like that. One of these little jackasses found out that you could start a Google Doc and share it with whoever you want to chat with.
Right.
So The only way they found out that that's what they were doing was when you misspell something, it logs what their correction would be. Because they would go into it and they would send them a message and then they would delete it and reply back to it.
So the school had access to their
The
shared
school
files?
has access to everything. She can if she brought her Chromebook down here, she could pop it open, and if any of her students are on their Chromebooks, she can access their screens.
Oh,
So during the pandemic, we would sit and we would just like close shit out that kids weren't supposed to be in. Like they were looking up the M&M's characters and we would shut their shit down.
it doesn't seem right.
I don't know what to tell you. That's how it works.
Does our teacher Heather have an OnlyFans? No.
Close it.
Close it.
Shut
Close
it
it
down.
quick.
Send a virus to it.
We would like to welcome and invite.
So we have a new restaurant in Baltimore, which is just about 9 minutes from my house, called the Chubby Hawaiian.
Run by a skinny white guy.
Yep, that's how it works. Damn appropriation.
Yeah.
So
Appropriation.
And your family to the Chubby Hawaiian Grill experience.
You had me at Chubby. Actually, the restaurant's only not.
all right. One of my latest TikToks.
You had me at Chubby.
They're gonna have a karaoke night there at the Chubby
Uh-oh.
Hawaiian.
You
Yeah,
had
I
me
know.
at
boy.
Chubby too.
Yeah.
Warm up your journey voice, Keith.
Don't
Street
stop believing.
Hey, we get a lot of
that feeling.
we get a lot of people sing along with us for that. That's a popular
yeah.
tune.
That is.
Sing
I'm
along
sure it
if
is.
you know the words. Hum along if you don't.
That's right. Gotta pose. You could be a total poser when you're a rock star.
Yeah. I just realized I have roof poop on me.
I thought you got those bird tattoos like all the girls are getting. I'm special. I got crows in my
No, I
eye.
went to a house
I got a
today.
dark soul.
She was like, my roof's leaking, and I'm not sure why.
Did you stick a
And-
finger in it?
And I got up on the roof.
we still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording. I got up on the roof, and here was the
Oh,
Good God.
wow.
yeah.
Yep.
20 feet of ridge cap was missing. She's like, I'm not sure why the roof's leaking.
Was it
I
made
was
of
like-
aluminum or something?
No, that's just
Some
it
crackhead jumped on a roof and
just blew away in the windstorm. So
you know, I could see it now. Scrappers getting ladders and going up and picking up all the aluminum roof fixtures, like all the hat vents and the.
Just sawzalling them all.
you don't even have to sawzall them. If you grab a hold of it, you could rip it right off of there because all they are is roofing nailed down.
Yeah.
At least if they're roofers me, it's roofing nailed down.
You still drinking hard stuff, huh?
Cheers.
Wow.
What's
I don't
left
know
on-
how hard this is. This is
Is that the old Smoky?
no.
Old Forge.
This is Old Forge. This stuff is so much better than Old Smoky. This is 30%.
Oh, did you go to Old Smoky while you were down there?
No, we went to Nashville. Went to
Yeah, I know you went to Nashville.
well, Old Smoky's not in Nashville. It's in Gatlinburg.
I
No,
was
it's
gonna say
not.
I thought it was in Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon
have an
Forge in
old-
Gatlinburg.
They have an Old Smoky store there that is.
Oh no, I did not know that.
When we talked on the phone, I told you where it's
Do you
at.
think I listened to
I
you?
said go check it
The
out.
distillery is in Gatlinburg.
Yeah.
There is one. Yeehaw Brewing. 6th and Peabody. We were actually right there. But no, we didn't go there. But they went over to see my sister. They've got a liquor store called Good Times, and we went over there and I bought $100 in moonshine. So I was worried about buying an $80 bottle of bourbon, so instead I bought $100 in moonshine.
Seems like a good investment.
But no, this stuff is so much better than the Old Smoky. Old Smoky is very sharp. like all of it's their apple pie and all of it's really, really sharp when you drink it. This stuff doesn't have the bite or the burn that stuff does. But it works. I don't know if you can tell. It works.
Yeah.
It's it's effective. Because I've only had one beer.
You also shotgunned a monster and shotgunned.
That's true. I did shotgun a monster, didn't I?
What was the second one you did? Was that the beer?
The rest of my Corona, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Probably shouldn't.
Maybe reach for water there. Oh God, never mind. Yeah. Hey, another one of your Alabama boys is getting suspended for betting.
Yeah, I saw that. Now,
Yeah.
I get it. And apparently a bunch of the Lions players did it.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
problem was
They were all backup. They were all special teamers.
yeah,
though.
my problem was he's only had one catch in the NFL.
He only played like 4 games last
Yeah,
year.
he has one catch. It was a 41-yard touchdown. But
he's got more catches than that.
one catch. He has one NFL catch. It was a 41-yard touchdown.
Huh.
So, one of the news channels here said former Buckeye got suspended.
Oh yeah.
And they showed a picture of him in an Ohio State. He had like 6 catches for Ohio State. He
Yeah,
damn near
couldn't make-
won a national championship for Alabama, and they're like former Buckeye. It pisses me off the way they do that shit.
local media. They're all homers.
Fuck them. I hate them.
Okay.
Thank
This
you
has
for
been-
listening. Our next pod will drop next Tuesday. For more content, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, and Twitter. The links can be found in the podcast description. If you'd like to leave a message, you can go to anchor.fm/SSS pod. We will play them on the show.
Just as a disclaimer, Tuesday is optional. That could be Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday of next week.
It's going to be Tuesday. All right.
Please.
For Keith and Jim and Bert, we're out of here. We'll see you next week.
Bye, con Dios.
See ya.
Honkies.